From the mother city to the land of the long white cloud. Hi, I'm Anzell and we're the Plessis family. It's been almost 8 months since we've traded Cape Town for Wellington, and today we're sharing what life's really like starting over in a whole new country. We are parents of 2 amazing daughters, and we've just embarked on the biggest adventure of our lives, on moving our family from Cape Town, South Africa to New Zealand. Just a quick note before we start, we are not immigration experts or giving any legal advice. We are simply sharing our own personal journey. We encourage you to do your homework and seek professional advice if you are interested in immigrating. Before we dive in, let's start with something fun. A word of the day in Maori is whānau, pronounced whānau, means family. But it goes beyond just your immediate family. It's about your wider circle, your community, and the people who are there to support you through thick and thin. South Africa will always have a special place in our hearts. That is where we've grown up. We've built amazing memories with amazing landscapes. We're avid campers, so we've traveled a little bit throughout the country with a vibrant culture and amazing people. But as parents, we had to seriously consider the future for our lives and for our children's lives. We've always dreamt about immigrating. The ultimate dream was to be able to travel, earn a different currency so that we are able to travel, safety in our environment for our daughters, and a better work-life balance so that we can enjoy life a little bit more. So when a family member informed us that they are starting this journey, it made us think, are we going to try it this time? And we did a little bit of research and it ticked all the boxes, coming to New Zealand. So we decided, why not? We are at an age where it's either now or never, and we decided to also take on the journey. After a little bit of research, some of the top boxes that were ticked was the amazing nature, which means we could explore a lot, the safety aspect, and more opportunities for our daughters, and also the excellent lifestyle. Let's be honest, this is not an easy move. You are literally giving up everything that you've built years and years and years, moving to a new country with nothing, knowing no one, not knowing and understanding the country. It was very challenging, saying goodbye to our friends and family and our church. It's truly heartbreaking. You sit in Cape Town, you've got family in Joburg, even though you haven't seen them for 2-3 years, you still know that you're able to just get on a plane or get in your car and go and visit if need be. But now you can't. It's a whole different ball game. So it was really hard. We sold everything in our home. We didn't bring anything with. However, we came over with our suitcases and our pet bags. That's it, the clothes on our back, and we started over in our 40s. Harvey came over first because his visa came through first and he needed to start his employment. His employment date was sooner. While we were still waiting for our visas to come through, I was in South Africa juggling children's school, selling our house's goods, getting things finalized in South Africa, while he was juggling getting everything started on this side of the world. And it was quite difficult doing it from both sides of the world. Some things I thought I would be able to help him, admin related or forms filling in online, was actually more challenging than what we thought it would be because of the country codes and IP addresses and all those things, which you learn on the way. Not everything is as easy as you think from the get-go, but he managed, got things set up so that by the time we came 2 months later, the girls and I arrived in Wellington on the 9th of April 2024. At least we had a roof over our heads, we had beds to sleep in and bedding to sleep on. And it was quite challenging for Hubby to do all that by himself and figure out how is he going to transport all this, buying a vehicle, all those things, because communication is hard when you're on the opposite side of the world. When it's daytime in New Zealand, it's nighttime in South Africa and vice versa. So you have those small gaps, early morning or late evening, to catch up for 25-30 minutes and then hitting your head on the pillow and then starting the next day hoping you'll hear from the other person if things don't get too hectic. And yet there were many wins. Our daughters adapted very quickly. My youngest, she's thriving at school. Schooling here is very different. It's complete opposites. They don't do homework. They get food at school for lunch. They don't have any books in their suitcases. It's all left at school. So the education system itself is also very different. and they adapted very quickly. There's not a lot of South Africans in their school, more teachers than pupils, and we were concerned that whether they'll be able to adapt, and they did, and they made friends very quickly. Hubby's work-life balance is amazing. He's at home every weekend, which is awesome. So there's been very good wins. We've been able to explore with very little costs, or to almost no costs. For example, the Te Papa Museum in Wellington is free. 5 floors of museum and a lot of interactive artwork and information. They did, however, 2 months ago start charging travelers a traveling fee for when they enter. So if you have a long-term visa or resident or citizen, you don't get paid for that, but they do charge tourists a fee now. Another one we've had was amazing people we've met along the way. South Africans have been amazing. A lot of people say the Kiwis are also very friendly and helpful. We've met people along the way, South Africans, just grocery shopping. You'll bump into someone. Someone speaks Afrikaans in the shop, and then you'll know they're South African. Or they wear a Kiwi jacket or a t-shirt that has the South African flag on it. They're everywhere, more than what I thought they would be. God was good to us. Everybody is put on a pathway, from when hubby was here by himself to when I landed, and the friendships we've made. We didn't think we'd need it when we landed, because we're quite happy just being by ourselves and exploring by ourselves, but having had that has made a huge difference in coping mechanism. In Afrikaans we say met ons gemoed. So I don't know what the English word of that would be, but it's made a very big difference, and we are so grateful, so grateful for the kindness. Just getting advice and just spending time with other immigrants can make a huge difference, because it gives you comfort when your brain starts running wild and did we make the right decision, didn't we? This is not as easy as we thought, or I mean, nothing's easy, but it ends up being harder than what you thought it would be. Even just emotionally, knowing that there's no family to just meet up with on Sunday or to go have a braai with. One of the quirky things to get used to is the Maori language and the way they speak and the way they sing and the way they talk. There's a lot of cultures here. So we will try and do an interesting Maori word with every video that we do, like we've done today with the word whānau, for interest's sake, so that if you do decide you want to immigrate, and when you get here, maybe some of the words will be familiar and it'll make life easier to transition, because you'll have a better understanding of what are they talking about. The word whānau came up a lot when we went for the interview for my eldest to join the college. So we're here to keep it real, sharing the highs and lows and everything in between, and about life in New Zealand. From adjusting to daily life, exploring hidden gems, and adapting to Kiwi culture. You'll get an honest look about what life is like for a family of 4 with teenage children. In future videos will cover topics like cost of living, schools, our favorite travel spots so far, and of course every video will have a word of the day to help us and you learn more about the Maori language and Kiwi lingo. This channel is as much about you as it is about us, so if there's anything you're interested in finding out, I'll be happy to share. Please leave a comment below, ask any questions you'd like, or any videos you'd like to see, or interests that you're interested in, and I'll do my best to fulfill that need. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and share it to anyone that you think would be able to benefit from this. Thank you for joining us, and until next time.